oh my God, the regret is literally eating them alive. But I want to look into it more deeper. So let's pull out some cards and let's see what this regret is about and what exactly it is and why they are feeling this way. I've got a bunch already, wanting to fall out. When I shuffle my cards, unlike, other channels where they literally in a loving way start to fall out, in my case, no, I have to pick and choose, and occasionally they might fall out, but no. So let me pick and choose. And again, if you hear any squeaking, then just be aware that there is nothing ghostly going on around me. It's the chair that I'm sitting on. So what is it that they're regretting? The way they treated you. That came through very strongly. They regret the way they have treated you. They regret the way they have behaved. They've come through very strongly as the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody who is established, somebody who is career-driven, somebody who is clear regarding their professional path. And the reason why I use professional is because, again, they could be a business owner, entrepreneur, or they could be, working for somebody. So professional just fits in with everything, but they are professional in the sense that they are in leadership. They are in a project management, high managing, kind of position, CEO, whatever it may be, because that's what the King of Pentacles is. It's somebody who is very driven, somebody who knows what it is that they want, somebody who's very clear when it comes to their goals and, moving forward. The only sad thing is that can't guarantee that just because they might be like that on a professional level, that on a love level, they have the same, because they don't. They're complete opposites to it. And again, I'm picking up your frustration. This is why my tone changed in that way. And the reason why my actions towards this poor card, came out in that way, because it's that frustration of, okay, if you're so bloody focused and driven and professional, relating to all those things, why can't you be the same when it comes to love? Because on a human level, everybody knows that vulnerability is the scariest thing. Allowing yourself to be that open and vulnerable to someone else is not easy for everyone, because the depth of connection they want and they already have with you is, one, it's scary, but two, it means that they need to show a side of themselves that they've been protecting. And I'm kind of seeing a shell, like a cocoon, that they have been protecting, and that cocoon is around their heart, that protection is around their heart, that they have been protecting for so long, because they don't want somebody else to come in and break it. And that's basically what's going on a deeper level. But the regret is very much that they have not been honest with you, they have not been open with you, they have not been forthcoming with you, they have not told you the whole truth, revealed things. And in that process, you walked away. Because what were you meant to do? You can't be in a half-hearted situationship. And I'm using situationship because I'm not going to pigeonhole whether it's something where you've just started dating, or whether it's person of interest, or whether it's somebody you've been in, a relationship with for a while now, or, long term, or whatever it may be. So situationship kind of covers that bandwidth, but it will resonate with you according to wherever you are and if you need to hear this message. So their regret is very much that they have jeopardized this and they don't know how to fix this. I'm lost for words. I don't have the words. That's why I'm kind of looking up in the air for inspiration, hoping that maybe they'll give me some kind of divine guidance. But having said that, let me just shuffle cards and see, maybe I can get some guidance via that way. But definitely there is a whole load of regret going on. See, the last card, Eight of Cups, regret. Look at that. That is them going downhill. Literally, the card said downhill. So we know they're in regret, but what does this mean? Well, they know that they have to, and that's their words, not my words, when I say have to, because that's their conviction behind this, that they have to fix this. They don't know how yet, but they have to fix this because they cannot, under any circumstances, these are their words, not my words, let you go. And having you, sorry, I was pulling out more cards while I was talking to you. See the word make it work. They have to make this work. And sorry, I was concentrating on the words and the tone that I used when I said they have to make it work. It's not like a forcible, thing that they have to make it work, whether we like it or don't like it. This is more the conviction behind their energy, in the sense that, because I was saying to you that they can't lose you, they can't let you go. So this make it work is very much to do with that they have to do this. They have to get themselves out of this state that they're in, allow themselves to be vulnerable, and allow themselves to tell you the truth, to tell you the whole truth. Sorry. This is, I get expressive. I get expressive because I pick up energies, and then all of a sudden it translates, via me, because I channel. Yes, I've got the cards, but I channel. So as you're seeing me, and as I'm getting more and more confident doing these videos, and you're beginning to see the real me, which is expressing the emotions and things that I also pick up. So this is very much to do with your energy. Kind of like, okay, yeah, I've heard that one before. And I feel that confidence is needed on your part, because they are going to do the work. Now, that's not just coming from your person. This is also coming from the universe guides, their guides, your guides, everybody's guides collectively. There is movement happening. Even though you can't see it in 3D, there is movement happening. I am seeing your person getting a lot of kick-ups on the backside. And maybe, and that's basically what the horse does, doesn't it? When it's on that stance, it's literally going to, not necessarily, because this one's very artistic, but it could be hitting somebody with their hooves, And this is basically what I'm feeling, that your person is very much getting kicked up the backside to do something, to, you know, make things happen. Again, not just angelically, but also via colleagues, friends, you know, pushing them to take action to make something happen. You guys have been on a bloody journey. This has not been easy. And the fact that they treated you in the way that they did and took you for granted, that's the biggest regret they have, that they took you for granted. And you know this, they know this. They know that they've got to fix this somehow or other. They don't 100% have the solution on what they're going to do to make that happen, apart from whenever it does happen, then they need to be truthful, they need to be open, which is showing their vulnerability. So all of those kinds of things, it's kind of like they're beginning to form that picture. You know, like if you were doing a puzzle, you begin to kind of find pieces, and you might, I don't know, do one corner and then you might do another, then you might have a middle part, but then you don't have the parts that are joining, you know, that corner to the middle part and vice versa. So they're beginning to get kind of like patches or pictures on how it's going to come together, but they don't have the complete picture on it coming together. And this is basically what is going on in their mind. But the biggest thing that they can't let go of is the constant regret of how they've treated you, how they've taken you for granted. And I don't know why I keep on seeing your eyes. So I don't know if you had a face-to-face with them or not, you know, before the semi-breakup, you know, before the separation, whatever. But they cannot get the look on your face out of their mind, because there is something about it that's haunting them. Not in a negative way, but in kind of like a good way, because they saw in your eyes the hurt, even though you masked it really well. When they, as we all do, you know, we go through it in our minds, through the mill, through the mill, through the mill, then they recognized it and they saw it. They saw that. And that's basically what it is. That, you know, is kind of, yeah, definitely keeps on adding to that regret. But I did that again, didn't I? I'm going to have to do a cover up. I mean, I've been told YouTube will be okay with it, but I hope it is okay with it. But yes, you will probably see a cover up regarding that, because I can't risk it in case YouTube then bans this video or something or other. But you have the star card. The star card is very much that wishes coming true, things coming together. You also, as I said right at the beginning, have the world card, again, strategic holding. And it's all of those things coming together. So yes, they are currently in regret, but that regret is being caused by them. That regret is due to their stupid actions. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That is sugarcoating it, actually, because I think I would probably have a lot more bleeps and bleep, 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 bleeps, beep, beep, you know, all of those kinds of words, which I would have had to bleep anyway. But beyond that, they are working to rectify this. They just don't know how yet. The steps aren't that clear to them yet, but they are getting there. And ultimately, it's your eyes, your face, the last look they had with you, that face to face, that is haunting them. because that was kind of like a picture of a thousand words. Is that what they say? So yeah, so that is causing them a hell of a lot of regret, and as a result of it, they've been in deep thought in terms of how to fix this and what they needed to do. So remember, the reason why I always say to you guys is please comment is because it allows me to tune into your energy and offer you more guidance, but also allows me to give you maybe a little bit more in depth that might not have been specific for you within this reading. So write me a comment. Let's link in. Let me give you that little bit of extra guidance that may really help you. And if you do want to book a more detailed reading, then all the links are in my bio. Equally, we have a shop. So if you haven't checked that out, then I would highly recommend it because it's got lots of crystals, candles, things to help you align your energy, clear blocks, and just get things moving. And ultimately, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, let others know that this channel exists, because I am truly always grateful to be connected to you and the fact that you are connected to me. So with everything said, I will see you next time.